Hello, I'm Brennan Way. You're listening to Simple as ABD. As the title so clearly suggests, each episode of the show features conversations centered around subjects beginning with a certain letter of the alphabet. No, it's not like QI. In QI, they actually do research. Each week, I'll have a range of words written on a whiteboard as prompts, but the chat could go anywhere. This week, we're headed into the sea, so we could visit Canada, Connecticut, Calcutta, Chicago, Cincinnati, Chester, China, Chile, or stay home and cuddle the cat. The show will certainly be cheery, charming, comical, and custard. Let's meet my guest. It's the clever, charismatic CLARE HOLMAN-HOBBS.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
That was a lovely introduction.
Good. Thank
I
you.
really enjoyed that.
Good.
How did you describe me?
Clever and charismatic.
That's
But I was
really
just looking to see words.
Oh, I like
There
that.
were other ones.
Or were there? Were there others on the list? Did you just write a
No,
list?
I mean there are other C words in the dictionary.
Oh, I thought maybe you just had written down a list and those are the ones you just picked out
Yeah.
as you said them.
Which one she'll like best?
Yeah, clever and charismatic. Thank you. I take that as two large compliments.
A compliment size relative?
Yeah, because you can compliment people and be like, oh, I like your shoes, and that's like a small compliment. Like, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
like, thank you.
Yeah.
But then it's like, I really like you, we got on really well, and I want to be your friend. And that's like, well, that's a really big compliment because, you know,
I never really considered that as a massive compliment.
No?
No.
Well, people can choose not to be your friend.
Perhaps I'd be massively complimented every day.
That's nice. I mean, you're a nice person, I can believe that.
Thanks. That's
A massive compliment.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable with the scale.
That was more of like a medium-sized compliment.
Yep.
But I can amp it up to a bigger one if you'd...
No, that's fine. I'm glad you're my friend.
Good. I'm glad that we're still on the sea train, even
What compliments?
nearly 2 minutes in. Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't planned. We didn't plan that. Listeners at home.
No, the rest of the show is unplanned. I mean, I've written questions.
This could
but
go anywhere.
That's the exciting thing about ABD.
I didn't have to plan anything because in the booth I had to plan.
That's what I thought. I thought people wouldn't.
I feel less stressed.
Good. Yeah. We're just talking. We're in a conversation.
That's
another
also
C word.
another C word. See?
Yes, it is.
We're totally on this.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I'm enjoying where this is going so far. I'm enjoying the spontaneity
Good.
of this whole shebang.
That's a
I
S word?
was so close.
It sounds like a C.
Maybe we're losing it a little bit.
Well, in that case, I'll give you my first question, which is the only one I've properly prepared. The rest we can pick as and when.
I'm excited.
What sort of beast is a Clare bear?
What sort of beast is a Clare bear? That's a great question.
Yeah, that's your Twitter handle. But what is
that is my Twitter
what
handle.
sort of animal is a Clare bear?
At Clare Bear HH. Quick plug. Just
Yep, that's fine.
Slide that in there. What kind of beast is a Clare bear? That's a really good question.
How long do you hibernate for?
I hibernate for about 10 hours a night. Like, sometimes it's 9, sometimes it's 10, depending on what I've done the day before.
Mm-hmm.
But 10 is a good estimate of how long I'll sleep.
Okay.
So I can go to bed at midnight and sleep well into 10 o'clock, easily.
Wow. Okay.
And I sleep really heavily as well, so I literally hibernate.
No, you don't literally
Well, I don't
hibernate.
literally hibernate, but...
Just wake up and go, oh, I've missed Christmas.
Damn it! I love
Spring
Christmas.
now.
I've missed the pigs in blankets. Damn!
Because there's any time of the year.
Yeah, but it feels better when it's Christmas. It
It's not
feels
one
like...
of the big Christmas
it's
foods
like
like
you don't
pudding
have-
or mince pies or
Well, no, that's
turkey.
the thing. You don't have mince pies. It feels better when it's.
What do you mean I don't have
Christmas.
mince pies?
No,
You
but
don't know what I have. I've not been at Christmas.
I've been around you at Christmas, just not with you at Christmas. Just around your presents, your person. Presents, Christmas. Puns.
Yeah.
I've been around your persons at Christmas.
My persons,
Your persons.
my slaves.
Your slaves, Dan
I have people.
and Tosh.
Yeah, they're not my slaves.
Are they your man wives?
Yeah, that's another way of putting them. Concubines, that's a C word.
Concubines?
Yeah.
I've never heard that
I
before.
think it means sex slave.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're that too. I've seen it. I know.
Oh god.
Uh-huh.
Forgot you were there.
I was there.
On the camera.
I pressed record.
Yeah!
You asked me to press record before I left. Don't you remember? I provided the Marmite. No? You don't remember?
I may be faking amnesia.
Oh, I see. You don't want to talk about it. Is it awkward?
Yeah.
Have you spoken to them after?
Yeah, but I don't look in their face.
You don't what? Look in their face. I heard I don't lick their look in their face. I was like, I don't know what that
Oh, you
means.
saw the video?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I saved it on my computer. I've actually started sending it out to friends.
Why?
Why not? I'm making money out of it. Sorry, should I have asked permission?
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
You're using our image. Our disgusting image.
Yeah, it was interesting what you guys got up to in that video. I'm not sure I would have attempted that myself. The beast of Clare Bear would not have attempted that.
Right. Is the Claire bear a grizzly beast?
Sometimes.
Or woken mid-hibernation?
Do you know what? I get really frustrated quite easily and quite irritated.
Right.
I like to rant about things.
Yeah.
Like, I see things when I'm out and about and I think, why? Like, people sometimes are really stupid.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like,
give an example.
Okay.
What have you seen?
What have I seen that was really stupid? There was a girl in my class.
Yep.
And she was being really rude, talking
Yes.
over the teacher. And then we were giving examples of people who have flaws and like thinking of characters who have flaws and things like that to make them kind of a bit more
You should
human.
have talked about her.
Well, it was really funny because she was like, "Oh, I really hate it when people are really rude," and I was like, "Yeah, like that can be a flaw." And she was like, "Yeah, like people who talk over the teacher in class." And I was like, "Oh wow, that's you, and you don't even realise."
Oblivious. Someone's a hypocrite.
I was like, "Wow." So I had a good old rant about that. Usually it's to
What,
myself.
me? Oh right.
Well, I can rant about it to you as well if you like.
Can you rant to yourself?
Like in my head.
Right.
Sometimes I ring my mum. To be fair, my mum
But
gets.
you know why you're angry, so ranting to yourself is kind of useless.
But like I almost like monologue it in a way.
Right.
Yeah. But my mum gets a good deal of the ranting. I ring up and I'm like, "Mum, for God's sake, people are so stupid." I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not stupid because I do stupid things also.
Yeah, sure.
But then I just rant about myself to myself or myself to my mother. And Mum's like, "Yeah, that was stupid."
It's good you have an outlet.
Yeah.
She doesn't even have to listen at the end. You say, "Yeah, that was stupid."
Yeah, like she doesn't need to
Just
listen
puts the
anymore.
phone off the hook.
My mum's great.
Goes to cook.
Yeah, she puts up with a lot from me.
And then she probably has her moments as well.
Yeah. But I don't mind because she's my mum.
Yeah, you
I
sort of
love her.
forgive that. Yeah.
So, the Claire bear has a good family connection with the other bears.
Right.
Like Mama Bear.
Yep.
Yeah. And
Do you have porridge?
I don't actually like porridge.
Alright, fair enough.
I'm not actually a fan.
I'm pretty sure bears don't actually eat porridge.
No, but
It's just some sort of metaphor, probably.
Is it?
I don't know.
I never looked at it as that.
Is there a moral to the three bears?
Yeah, don't steal stuff from people. Like, don't be eating people's porridge or sleeping in their beds. That's weird.
Well, she just runs
Get your
away.
own
She's not
porridge.
really punished. Unless there's a version where
Don't
she's
they eat
eaten.
her?
Not the version I heard.
Okay, well, there's lots of different versions of fairy tales, isn't there? So I don't know. Maybe years ago she was eaten, and then now they're like, "Oh, we can't have that."
I wouldn't kill someone if they ate my porridge.
No, but
Not that I eat porridge either.
But that's where I would
If they
perhaps
broke
be a
my
bit-
chair and slept in my bed, I wouldn't kill them.
But if
People have slept in my bed. I haven't killed them.
But I might be a bit grizzly if someone ate my porridge. I'd
Yeah.
be like, "Why did you do that? That was my porridge."
Get
I mean,
your
I don't.
own.
To be fair, I don't like porridge.
Yeah.
So let's substitute this with Cocoa Pops. I love
Yeah.
Cocoa Pops. Like I'm a huge.
Cereal.
If anyone follows me on Twitter, like wow, I tweet about Cocoa Pops a lot.
I follow you on Twitter. Not really seen you talk about
Oh,
Cocoa
really?
Pops. Yeah.
I feel like I do it quite a lot. I don't
No.
know, but
Well, you've not been sponsored by Kellogg's. That's
no, maybe they should.
yeah. You need to tweet more about it.
Yeah, and so I tweet a lot about Cocoa Pops. And I have a lot of Cocoa Pops. If someone said to me, "I've eaten your Cocoa Pops," I'd be like, "Why? Why would you do
I
that?"
was hungry.
Like if I
obviously.
poured myself a bowl and sat down, like ready to eat Cocoa Pops, and then like went to the toilet or something, came back and they were gone, I'd be so mad.
Well, yeah, that obviously is rude. But would you mind
Well,
if
they
someone
had
ate from your
porridge.
box?
Oh no, that's fine. Like if
Yeah.
someone's like says, "Oh, I've had a bowl of Cocoa Pops," I hope that's okay. That'd be fine. Because
Yeah, in a flash.
they're
If someone
not
takes your
necessar-
butter, you're not going to kill them.
No, exactly, because they're not. You know, it's not mine yet. It's in the. It's
Yeah,
still the
yeah.
box's Cocoa Pops.
No,
You
that's
see what I
fair.
mean? I've made the effort to pour the Cocoa Pops into the bowl, put the milk in,
Yep.
put it down in the place where I'm going to eat it, and then they've just swept in and eaten.
Yeah,
my
but the
Cocoa
bears
Pops.
did that with their porridge and then went for a walk.
But
So it's
that's
like,
okay.
is it?
Yes, because it's
Who
still.
does that? Who leaves their stuff out? I know they want it to cool, but one was just right, so that's
My
definitely
friend
wrong.
bought garlic bread
Yeah.
in between her seminar yesterday and
Yeah.
just left it on the side, finished her seminar, and then it was perfect temperature for her to eat.
Why'd you leave it?
Just on the side.
What, cooked? What?
No, sorry, she went and bought it,
Yeah, I understand the concept
and
of
then
buying
she
and selling.
and then she went, and it was in a box, and then she bought the box with the garlic bread in it, hot, into the seminar.
Oh, so it cooled,
And
right.
it cooled while she was in the seminar, and then it was perfect temperature for her to eat on the way home. So she's smart. The bears were smart. It was too hot. They're like, let's go for
Yeah,
a
but
walk.
what about the one that was cold? It's not going to get warmer.
They
One's
can't-
just right, it's just going to become less right.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It wasn't just one bear and the others watched them eat porridge. Just one had a problem. They ought to go for a walk because the bear's a pussy.
But I thought they were all hot, and then they left. And then when Goldilocks got to them, it was like, oh, this is too hot, this is the right temperature, this is too cold.
Would different sizes cool down at different times?
I think it depends on how much of it there is in there. Like if one of them has
Yeah.
more, it might be stay hotter for longer because there's more of the mass of it keeping it warm.
Mm.
But then if someone has less of it, there's less of it to keep it warm. So I don't know, maybe. But even when you deal out like portions, like what the first
Yeah.
one will cool down because it was first up.
Yeah.
So you have to apply some logic sometimes to these things.
Just sorry about bears
Yeah.
and porridge.
And porridge.
And going for a walk.
Anyway, I don't like porridge. But if someone ate my Cocoa Pops, I would be mad.
Yeah, if they ate them on the bowl, but
Yes.
yeah, obviously
then
that's
just not right.
yeah, it's weird.
That's weird.
It's like, oh, someone's left this for me. Yoink.
No!
Yeah, I know, exactly. That's weird logic.
It is.
It's like my
So
flatmates love
then-
me so much they prepared the Cocoa Pops down to the milk.
But like, in terms of grisliness, I think it ends at my ranting. I don't feel like I then hold a grudge or anything like
That's
that,
cool.
like necessarily. Like once I've let it out, it's fine. It's almost like it's the evil is
Well, let it
out.
out to yourself in your head.
Sometimes, yeah, or
Is that good enough, at least? Surely that would just drive you
Yeah.
insane. You
I
need to vocalise it.
I give myself good advice on the problems I have.
Give yourself good advice.
Actually, I don't. I don't take my own advice very well at all. Like, I'm really good at giving advice to other people.
You don't listen to yourself.
No.
You ranted, don't listen. Your mum hangs up the phone.
Yeah. So yeah, I can give advice to other people, but the thing is, when I'm in a situation, I know what the right thing to do is, but I normally don't take that advice.
Not everyone wants to do the right thing.
I should. I think I've got better.
But it's like, I'm dating this bad boy, you know, he abuses me all the time. I should leave him. They don't. Their
Yeah,
friends
they
just
should leave
Yeah.
those bad boys, girls. If you're listening, don't have any bad boys in your life. No good.
No, they're not. But yeah, no one takes their own advice.
No, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Humans are idiots, basically.
Yeah, and sometimes I forget that, and then I get reminded of it, and then I rant about it
To yourself.
to myself.
To your mum. Or your mum's phone.
Because I sometimes think, like, events in life I can draw inspiration from. So if I see something...
Yeah, if you have a
that
bad
happens-
time, you can like use it as an anecdote.
Yeah, and I'll kind of think about it, about how I would tell the story, or how I would...
Yeah, you can reframe it so you're the hero.
I do that a lot. Because I'm not very heroic, so I like to... Because I'm a Hufflepuff, you see.
Okay.
I mean, you can see from the scarf that I'm wearing.
Yeah, I just assumed it was a normal pea coloured.
It's a Hufflepuff scarf.
Right, okay.
It's got the Wizarding World of Harry Potter written on it.
I'm sure all Hogwarts scarves have that.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
And Hufflepuffs have a lot of good qualities, but brave, unfortunately, is not listed among them. They're loyal,
Yeah.
and kind,
Yep.
and thoughtful,
Yep.
and usually very happy.
But girls just date Slytherins instead because they're the bad boys.
Brendan's actually a Slytherin.
We should clarify.
We
Not
should
me.
clarify. Not Brendan that
She
I'm
knows
currently-
two Brendans.
Not Brendan that I'm currently looking at. One is Brendan that I'm looking at, and one is Brendan, my boyfriend, who's not here. Maybe we should call him something else, and then maybe we should just rename him
Surnames? Just these surnames?
King and Way.
Yeah.
So King's a Slytherin.
Yep.
So he technically is a bad boy. But then I don't enjoy this whole prejudice of all Slytherins are bad, because I don't believe that.
You can change them.
I can change the Slytherins. But I feel like, you know, in the books that was the case, and I don't think that's right, because, you know, J.K. Rowling said there's light and dark inside all of us, and it's what we choose to act on that proves who we truly are.
Sure.
I'm all for that.
It's like star signs. It's like not all Capricorns are going to be
Yeah.
meeting a stranger.
Like-
Not all Slytherins are going to be evil.
Like, apparently Virgos are narrow-minded. I don't believe for a second I'm narrow-minded. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong.
Does that not make you narrow-minded if you think that Virgos aren't narrow-minded?
Does it? How does that work?
I don't know. I may have misunderstood what narrow-minded means.
Narrow-minded means like you're not open to other
Ideas.
How can I explain this well?
No
Without,
opinions.
yeah, like for
Other
example, if I was going to go into a supermarket and be like, I'm going to get a red onion,
Yep.
because red onions are awesome,
Yeah.
and you were like, yeah, but you could get a white onion just to mix things up a bit. And you're like, no, I don't like white onions because white onions are not what I want. I want the red one. Why the hell would you buy a white onion? You could be like
Racist.
racist to onions. That's being a bit narrow-minded because you're not open to other types of onions.
Okay.
So apparently Virgos are narrow-minded. They're very set in their ways. They're very
Sure.
kind of, you know, blinkers on.
Yeah.
Fair enough. If that's how you want to live. But I personally don't feel like I'm narrow-minded. I feel
Sure.
like I'm open.
Not everyone born in
to
that 30-day spectrum is going to be.
Yeah. If we look up characteristics of Virgo, I don't feel like. Well, no, sometimes I am a Virgo. Like I do portray Virgo signs.
Okie doke.
Would you say that about me?
We've not made that many jokes about you.
Yeah, I don't think that's right. But
You're represented by the Virgin. Who's that? Just the guy comes round.
hey, I'm the Virgin. I represent all Virgos. Right. Material possessions? No, I completely disagree. I'm not material at all.
Well, this science is rubbish, to be honest.
Some might even go as far as calling them self-centered. I am offended. I'm not self-centered at all.
Are you health conscious to the point of being storehouses of information on diet and hygiene?
No, absolutely not. I don't eat well at all. I'm like, oh, pot noodle again for dinner? Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's almost like being Jewish, right? Because hear me out. You know, you have like the Orthodox Jew who
Yeah.
are like really, really Jewish.
Yeah.
And then the sort of not so Jewish people. I'm like
Yeah.
in the not so Virgo. Like I'm still a
Okay.
Virgo, but I'm not really that much of a Virgo. That was interesting. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm clued up on
Virgo.
I
And
was
what
about
you
to
should
say,
be.
I was about to say I'm being a virgin.
Virgo is ruled by the Virgin or
Yeah, I don't understand
guided
that.
by the Virgin. It said not to be taken literally. It's not literally
Okay.
a guy
Who
who
comes
go,
round,
yeah.
who's virginal.
No, a virgin hasn't come round.
No. Was that a joke?
Yeah.
I didn't get that. Oh, no, I get it. I got there. Sorry, it took me a couple of seconds to understand what you were saying.
Oh boy.
Sorry. Got there in the end though.
Just like the Virgin.
Just like the Virgin, indeed. Poor Dave. I'm going to name him. Dave the Virgin represents all
Virgos are ruled by Dave the Virgin.
Yep, sounds about right. Who am I compatible with? Can we find out? Because King is a Sagittarius.
Yep. Do you really believe in this?
No, I don't, but I'm just really interested.
Mm-hmm. Whoops. The only astrology site for gay men.
That's not what I need.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, that's that. I mean, good find, but I'm not a gay man. Does your bed fit a Brendan and a Dan rather than two Brendans?
I only use that because that was a relatively easy concept to grasp, and that there was Brendan in front of you, way. So my bed can fit two ways.
Two ways.
Yeah. As in two Brendan ways.
Yeah.
It's maybe complicated.
It's I've just complicated it a little bit more.
Two me's. Not that this helps the radio listener who doesn't know how tall I am.
No, which isn't very tall at all.
Thanks.
You're not though. I'm taller than you.
Yeah, fine. But that doesn't help it because I don't know how tall you are.
I'm 5'5". I'm taller than the average woman.
Oh, okay. Have you met her?
Yeah, she's very nice. Her name is Sally.
Does she know Dave?
She does know Dave. I appreciate you.
That's good.
I appreciate when you cook for me. I mean, last time I was drunk.
So anything would have
yeah, I mean, you could have just given me some bread and I probably would have appreciated it.
would have soaked up a bit of the
Yeah,
alcohol.
it might have been best if you give me some bread actually. Probably should have done that. You're a very good cook.
Just pizza and homemade chips.
Hey, I don't underestimate the homemade chips or the pizza.
Chips are good.
They were soft. No one likes hard chips.
No, I've learned to cut them really thin. I actually don't cook through. We came to run an ad saying that everyone's happy when they know they're going to have chips. Is that, are you happy when you know you're going to have chips?
I am happy when I know I'm going to have chips.
Chips is going to be like a special day. It's like Friday's chip day.
I had chips yesterday. Yeah. And I was in a bit of a panic. I was in a bit of a flap.
Right.
Because we'd had a break in our seminar, and I'd gone out to get something to eat. And my friend Stephen was working in the games hatch, and he was like, "Oh, come and get some food." And I was like, "Okay." And I went over, and the chips were like £1 something. I was like, "Oh,
that's pretty good.
I'll get some chips."
That is good.
Thinking they come in like a McDonald's type thing, just munch away, and then go. They come in like a huge like kebab takeaway polystyrene thing, shoveled in with like a. I don't even know, like some kind of shovel.
Shoveled in with some kind of shovel. That is some
Yeah.
good imagery there, you creative writer.
I know. I'm a poet. Would you believe it?
Shoveled in with my shovel. The chips were chippy. Chippy chips from the chippy. Your next poem.
My next poem. I might make a haiku out of that, couldn't I?
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
Oh, alright. That's a shame.
And so there was this massive amount of chips. Oh my god, I've got to go back in 5 minutes. What the hell? And so in the end I just walked in with these chips and just sort of put them in my bag and just finished them off later. But I was just like, I don't know what to do with them.
No one wants cold chips.
No, they weren't cold. See, in the polystyrene kept them warm.
Ah, oh, that's what they do.
Yeah. It was great.
Good thing the bears can store the porridge in the polystyrene.
Yeah. That wouldn't have worked.
No, no one really sells porridge in polystyrene, to be honest.
That would be weird. See, the thing I don't like about porridge, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like oats. Okay.
It is largely oats, yeah.
I mean, it's, 90% oats.
Yeah.
That you put with the 10% that's milk.
Alright, yeah.
You're just eating milky oats. Like, I just don't... It's just like...
Yeah, but if you're going to go down that route, I mean, potatoes are just chopped up chips and bread is just...
Potatoes are chopped up chips? Don't you mean chips are chopped up potato?
I like the alliteration.
Okay.
But yes. But yeah, if you do overly pedantic, I mean, everything boils down to something that's really weird.
Yeah, but... Okay, so I understand that, but I don't like the taste of oats.
Then don't have porridge.
And
if that's your main problem, yeah,
like,
I
don't enjoy the whole consistency of the porridge, and it's just really plain and boring. Like, I understand people are like, oh, put sugar with it, but that doesn't help how I feel about the oats in the first place. People are like, oh, put jam with it, and I'm like, yeah, but they're still oats. I don't understand.
You just don't have porridge.
Yeah.
You don't like any of it.
I don't. I like the milk and the jam and the sugar.
No, you couldn't have that on its own.
No, that would be disgusting.
Oh.
Obviously, jam with other things, milk with other things, and sugar with other things.
Horrible concoction.
That would suck. I wouldn't eat that either.
I think the weirdest thing I had was cheese, Marmite and ketchup.
That's great. See, cheese and Marmite I have in a sandwich. I'm really on board with that.
Yeah, only discovered that in the first year.
Cheese and ketchup, on board with that too.
Cheesy chips.
As a collective.
As like a group.
As a group.
As a theatre.
I need to try that. I mean, do you just do Marmite and cheese on one side and then ketchup on the other side and then go together?
I can't remember.
Okay, how did you manage it?
I know I'm used to having cheese spread and Marmite before I moved on to the real cheese.
Real cheese?
Yeah, adult cheese.
Whoa now. You cut with a knife and everything?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I guess I put ketchup on it.
Why not?
Yeah.
The weirdest thing I ever
I only had it once.
Like, you know when you're like 14 and...
You want to experiment.
And you're like, oh, I'm so random.
Oh God,
look
yeah.
at me. I had a slice of like Pizza Hut pizza and I had soft mints. And I thought it'd be really funny to put the soft mint on the pizza and eat the pizza with the soft mint as well.
For a second I thought you said mints, which sounds alright.
Mint.
Yeah, okay, mint. Yeah.
I literally, it was like eating vomit. Like, it was disgusting. The collaboration...
But your breath smelled great.
It was good. The collaboration of all of the tastes was not nice. And the consistency was grim.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Sure.
Really bad.
The worst thing my brothers did in pizza was combine all the drinks.
And that's good fun.
They look disgusting.
It's good fun, mate. It tastes good. Because it's all just sugar.
That's what you want. A couple of young boys
Because, like,
full on sugar.
Yeah, because it's like Coke and, Sprite. That's fine.
Yep.
And then if you're feeling a bit mad, you can get Fanta in there as well. And
That's whiskey.
Yeah, gin. Why not? It's like a whole concoction.
Yeah.
Cocktails, yay!
Yeah. You want to discuss cocktails?
I like cocktails.
Yeah, I made a few.
Oh,
few
that's
cocktail
I see
parties.
as well.
Yes.
Is that what you were going with?
No, it's just another subject.
Okay, but it begins with C, which is even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have enough cocktails as I'd like. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That sentence made sense, didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Sorry, I just sometimes
Yeah,
don't
not
like...
many people make cocktails because you have to buy more than one alcohol.
And also, they're quite expensive.
Yeah. I mean, I've had 2 cocktail parties and both times... Well, the first time I mixed drinks, we shouldn't do.
No.
So that hurt. And so the next time I thought I'd learned my lesson, I'll stick to 1 drink. But I think it was the amount of alcohol I'd had over the night cumulatively that really made my stomach hurt.
Because you don't
Because
notice.
it tastes like fruit.
Yeah, and
you
it's
don't know
so
how
tasty.
much, yeah.
You just forget how much alcohol's in it.
Yeah.
So I had a Long Island
that
iced tea
hurt.
on my birthday, which in New York, which was great. So I was
Mm.
in New York with this Long Island iced tea, like, this is
Should
brilliant.
have had a Long Island iced tea on Long Island.
Yeah, I should have gone to Long Island. I didn't have enough time.
Fair enough.
So...
You're having this cocktail? What? I assume it's
Oh
a
no,
cocktail.
that was the end of the story. I was just enjoying myself.
Oh,
I was just...
that's the story.
Yeah, I just enjoyed myself having this Long Island iced tea.
Oh, okay.
I like Long Island iced tea.
Okay.
It was very nice. But, I'm a fan of the, the Cosmopolitan, Mojito, Sex on the Beach.
Oh, I love Sex on the Beach.
Yeah. Although you get sand places, you don't just
Yeah.
want to... Yeah, it's awkward. Oh, Blue Lagoon's really good as well.
Not had that. We made like Berlin Blonde, Mexican Mule.
I've never had those.
No, fair enough.
In Eastbourne, they have this place called V-Bar, and they
V-Bar.
have a menu of shots.
Yep.
And it's not just like one shot, so it's not like a shot of vodka or a shot of whiskey or a shot of whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's normally 3 mixed into one shot.
Oh, like a cocktail shot.
Like a cocktail shot, basically. No, because they're the most disgusting concoctions I've ever heard in my life. Like, sometimes they put Baileys in them, and then the Baileys curdles with other things, and it looks disgusting.
Ooh, yeah, cocktails and milk, risky.
Risky.
Especially if you've been mixing.
Also, they love to put a bit of Tabasco in there. No, that's not cool. Tabasco sauce in a shot.
Very hot, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not okay.
Wakes you up.
Literally makes me want to die just thinking about it. I had a good old night in V-Bar, knocking back the shots.
Yeah.
Did not end well. I had to go to college at 9 o'clock the next day, feeling absolutely rough as hell. They're up in a bush.
On the way to school.
Like, on the way. Like one of the bushes outside college as well. So there was no escaping from, like, my friends. They all saw me throw up in a bush. It was great. Good. I was then in class. I was like, oh, I'm going to throw up again. Oh, my God, what am I going to do? Oh, my God. Ran out of class, like, just mid...
Didn't offer an explanation.
No, just went.
Yeah.
The toilets didn't have that level, so I was like, well, I'm going to have to go downstairs. Thought, no, that's not going to happen. Threw up in the nearest bin. I was like, that will do. Better than the floor. Yep. At least the bin's got garbage in it already. Yep. Yeah, anyway, so I was just threw up in this bin, and it was terrible.
Did you feel alright after?
I feel great.
Did no one chase you up?
My teacher was like, you shouldn't come to class if you're hungover. And I was like, you should just be happy that I'm here.
Oh, she knew? What was obvious?
Yeah, it was obvious I was hungover. Like, she wasn't an idiot. She was like, I know you're hungover. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, you shouldn't come to class if you're hungover. And I was like, I made a fuckload of effort to, like, get here. Just appreciate it.
Thrown up in a bin, but...
Like, I made it through the whole class. Like, I missed, like, 2 minutes of your class. Like, are you that mad?
Still, she kicked you out of year 3.
And that's why... Oh, I don't have an end to that sentence.
That's why I never got my GCSEs.
I just started a sentence and then just didn't finish. I was just like, oh, there's nothing else
coming.
Like
a story. So I was having Long Island in New York, yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
No, that's it. What? What? Right, no punch on that. Right.
No, nothing.
Right.
That's it.
Kill the conversation.
That's actually it. That was the end. Sometimes my brain says things,
Your brain says things.
but it doesn't consult my mouth. Or my mouth will say things and it doesn't consult my brain.
That makes more sense.
Maybe it's that way around.
Yes, definitely. Your brain doesn't speak. Your brain can convey a thought.
Okay. Well, sometimes my brain
mouth has
does
to-
that too. Yeah.
Okay.
But, you know, my mouth will just start saying things and my brain's like, what are you doing? Stop.
We didn't discuss this.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah.
This has been checked.
Like when I
This has
started,
been
when I
reviewed.
started reading, then I got onto D. And,
Yeah, off the list of prompts.
of
So
the
just
list
seeing
of-
what we had. You
Yeah.
just moved on to the next couple of episodes.
Yeah, and you were just like, no, that's
No,
that's
C.
that's
Dinosaur
someone else.
does not begin with C.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, my mouth just carried on. I was thinking about something else, like
What
probably.
are you going to have for dinner?
Yeah, probably that.
Mm.
So
How many Claires could fit on your own bed?
I reckon I could fit a good 2.5.
You could hibernate together.
I reckon I could fit 3 small Claires.
What do you mean 3 small Claires? That's not a good measurement.
Well,
How big is a small Claire compared to you?
I think I'm about a medium Claire.
What?
You know,
You are the tallest your Claire can be. You saying Claires
But
have an average height?
but I've been smaller.
Everyone's been smaller than they are now.
Yeah, but like it depends on how you.
Do you think you could stop growing?
I think I have now. Yeah.
Right, so that's a full Claire.
Okay, I understand where we're going with this now. Okay, I'm a full sized Claire. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. But like it
How
depends.
could you be a medium Claire of yourself?
But like it depends on how you lay. Like if I'm laying sideways, I can.
Right, so how old is small Claire then? If you think you can fit 3 Claires, what age do
Like-
you think?
Okay.
You're having a sleepover with 3 Claires, what age are they?
Small Claire is like newborn to the age of 7, and then like medium Claire is
Right,
like
so
7.
you're imagining 3 babies in your bed, which would be a very small bed,
No.
or 3 7-year-olds.
Hear me out. Right.
Right.
Hear me out. So 0 to 7 is a small Claire.
Yep.
7 to 15 is a medium Claire.
Yep.
And then 15 to 22 is a large Claire.
You've reached your full height at 15.
I think I reached mine at about 19 because I grew an inch when I was in Kenya.
You were in Kenya.
I went to Kenya.
To do what?
I was a builder.
Well, like on a gap year.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Like
okay.
I went there as part of like a work experience.
What were you
thing.
building at school?
At school, yeah. And we
Cool.
dug like trenches for water pipes and things like that. So that was really fun.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, it
Did
was.
not know that.
Did you not?
No.
Oh
I
wow.
knew you'd been to India for the wedding, but
Yeah, and then
but
Kenya.
that came out in another podcast.
Yeah.
so
Kenya
That's
was before
literally
that.
how I learned about my friends.
Oh really? Through podcasts?
Yeah.
Did you know about Europe?
What about Europe?
I did a Euro trip as well.
Well, you did the film Europe trip.
No, I didn't do the film. No, I went on a trip around Europe for a month.
In your gap year?
In my gap year, yeah.
Okay.
Did you know about that as well?
No, continue.
Oh, okay. Basically, me and my best friend just packed our bags and went to Brussels.
Screw you, Mum!
Basically,
Bye!
yeah, we just went to Brussels, and then sort of for the next month, we knew we had to be in France by the end of the month because
That's good, you
Emily's,
need a target.
well, Emily's parents were coming come and pick us up. They were like, we're going to give you a month. We were like, okay. They were coming over for a holiday, so we knew we had to get around to France in a month, and we basically just backpacked around
Sweet.
in a bit of a circle. The furthest east we got was Budapest,
Ooh,
pretty far.
yeah.
The furthest south we got was Rome.
Beautiful places.
Yeah, really good. And then went up through France. We didn't do much of France, but we've both been to France before, so
That's fine.
Yeah. we didn't get along to Spain or anything like that.
No, okay.
But yeah, we covered a lot of ground, and it was good fun. We had a laugh. It
Have
was
fun on the continent.
yeah, it was good. It was really really just exciting. We met loads of people, and we just had a lot of fun. We were in Slovenia when they had the Eurovision.
Huh.
And that was really exciting. They love Eurovision. Like,
Did they show it on like big screens?
Big screens,
in the
yeah.
in town, yeah.
It was great, and like everyone was like free drinks. And we were like, yeah, it was great. So we got really drunk.
England, woo!
And like we were sort of like texting home or whatever,
Mm.
or emailing, and Mum was like, "Oh, have you seen anything of Slovenia today? You know, what have you been up to?" And I was like, "I really don't want to tell her that I've been lying in bed with a hangover, eating kebabs. I really don't want to tell her that." But anyway, I just did. I was like, "Yeah, I'm a bit hungover." She was like, "Oh dear." I was like, "Yeah, Eurovision was last night." She was like, oh, "Okay."
Great way to enjoy it.
Yeah, it was great. I think I might go back next year. I might make it a yearly thing.
Right.
They're big fans in Eastern Europe.
Okay.
Like
cool.
Western Europe, are a bit like, oh, it's a bit cheesy.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I've not really watched a lot of it. to be
No,
honest.
it was cool.
I know people turn into like a drinking game or a
Graham
night
Norton's
in.
fantastic, isn't he? He just steadily gets drunk.
As a guy,
Yeah.
generally, yeah, I've not seen one.
He lives in Bexhill.
Oh, good. Excellent. Yeah,
Well, he has a
yeah.
house in Bexhill. I don't know if he lives there all the time.
Possibly not.
No, probably just like a summer vacation.
Oh, yeah.
But like people have seen him in Tesco. It's all been all very exciting.
He's one of the nobles.
He goes to
He
Tesco.
He does what people do.
To be fair, Tesco's probably maybe there's a Sainsbury's. You know.
Are we ranking them in
I
order
was
of
gonna
class
say
now?
yeah. There's no Waitrose. Like he's not gonna go there.
Graham,
No.
if you're listening, please tweet us what you're doing
Let us know where you shop. But you know,
so we can follow you. No.
and see what you buy. I'd be interested to see what he buys. But anyway, yeah, I actually know the house that he lives in as well.
Oh, hang around outside.
I could if I wanted to, but I respect his privacy.
Yeah, of course.
And he's not a celebrity that I obsess over.
Who do you obsess over?
I obsess over lots of bands.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really into music and I'm a big band fan. I've got a Paramore t-shirt on today. I went to see them in September.
What does it say? Oh, Grow Up.
It says Grow Up, which is the song they opened with. Yeah, so I obsess. So if it was like Paramore that were living in this house, I would just not leave. I would literally chain myself to the door.
Okay.
And then they can leave, and then that would be
helpful to make them produce any more records.
Okay, maybe I should chain myself to the gate.
Yeah.
And then when they leave, I could be like, hi! That'd be great. And I'm a huge fan of a band called The Maine as well, who I've only recently come to.
Is that
No.
as in the state?
Yeah, they're not named after the state. They're named after a song called On the Coast of Maine by a band called Ivory, I think. I may have that wrong.
No idea. I'm not big on names. But I do know that Maine is the only US state which has one syllable.
Really?
Yes. Please do not run through the others in your head.
I'm doing it just because, well, I mean, I believe you.
Yeah.
But I think you're right.
Yeah, I hope so.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm. And that's all I can contribute to this music conversation.
Right.
Not really raised on music.
No, see, I wasn't really either. It was only kind of after my dad died that I really got into music. From about the age of 15, I really got into music properly.
When you were big Claire.
When
Claire.
I was a full-sized Claire, I really got into music and kind of started developing my own music taste. And that's when I got into Paramore as well. And like Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco and lots of like alternative rock bands. That was kind of like the genre that I went into. And that was when I started playing music as well. Started learning the drums.
Didn't really know you were a drummer either.
Did you not?
No.
Oh, I
We should talk more.
We really should, shouldn't we? Yeah, I started playing drums when I was 15 and I haven't played in a long time. But I played in a ska band.
What were they called?
Ska Electrics.
What?
As in like Ska Electrics, as in like the cars.
Yes, okay.
But Ska Electrics. Because not
that
only...
does not really work.
No, it doesn't. But not only were we a ska band, we were also like a ska electric band because we had like electric guitars and stuff. It was like a rock ska with one trumpet, thinking that made it a ska band. It was really interesting.
Ska killed Mufasa.
Yes, Ska did kill Mufasa. He just wasn't a fan.
No.
Wasn't a fan of the band, which is fair enough because we were awful. I might do a mixtape of like different sounds. I don't mean like... I don't mean like that. Although that would be inspiring, I'm sure.
That'd be experimental.
That would be very experimental. But I mean, like, you know, different songs that you can be...
And how many of Ska Electric's tracks are there?
Oh, like minus numbers. Minus numbers of Ska Electrics.
Anything sounds remotely like you is off.
Yes.
Remember any album files or song files?
We had an EP.
Oh, yeah.
Just one.
No, that's fine.
And the EP track listing went Drinking Life. I know, don't laugh, it's not funny.
Yeah, it is.
Once Upon a Time.
Oh, God.
And a cover of Sweet Dreams by Eurythmics, which, no. We then went on to write some more songs after we'd released the EP. Yeah. I got royalties of about £10.
Pretty good.
Which isn't bad, but it was mostly, I think, because my mum probably bought most of the copies.
Oh, you don't know who bought the copies?
I've got no idea. My friends, I suppose?
Surely you sold them directly after gigs.
Yeah, I don't know who would bother though, because we were crap.
You go in the attic one day and your mum has all the CDs.
Oh my God, it wouldn't
She's
surprise me.
monopolised the back catalogue.
It wouldn't surprise me. Also, we released a DVD as well of our first gig.
Yeah, because who wants to see that?
Mainly for family and friends.
Yeah.
Which I still have.
You don't show people your first gig, it could be rubbish.
It was rubbish.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
On my first ever sound check, I missed the cymbal. That's how nervous I was. That's how much I was shaking. I was like, oh no, just carry on.
Like a documentary building up to the first gig. It's like, who are
Yeah, it's terrible.
You don't know whether they're going anywhere.
It's terrible. And then after the EP, we actually went on to write more songs. One of which I remember was called Pie.
P.I. or P.I.E.?
P-I-E, as in like a pie.
Yeah, okay. A ska song about pie.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
And I think there was another one, but I don't remember the name of it. I think we wrote about four songs in total, maybe 5 songs.
Okay, and then covered the Eurythmics.
And then had Eurythmics. So we had about 6 songs set list, which is about 20 minutes.
Sound good, ska?
No.
Did any of it sound good?
No.
How many gigs did you have?
We lasted about 6 months.
Yeah, how many gigs?
Probably about 1 a month, I would say. So probably about 6 gigs.
And then what happened? Artistic differences? Decided to dedicate yourself to your studies? What was
it was more of a case of our guitarist were breaking up, and we were like, okay. And he was like, I don't want to be in the band anymore, so we've broken up. And I was like, well, can't we carry on? He was like, yeah, but where are you going to rehearse? Because you rehearse at my house. He was very eager to.
Would you go to our house?
Yeah, and it was more of a case of actually you're a bit of a dick, I don't want to be a family anymore either, so... And then it turned out to be one of my really good friends later on in life, after he matured.
So there's a reunion coming up
Oh my
week.
god, I actually only speak to 2 of them. I don't speak to the others.
How many were there?
5, including me.
You don't talk to yourself?
I don't talk to myself.
Well, you rant to yourself.
I rant to myself.
But you're not listening.
But I am only friends with the 2. Him being one of them, he's one of my really close friends.
Okay, fair
So, we had quite a rocky relationship at the beginning, and then it obviously... Oh, okay, I wasn't getting that either.
My stuff is just too subtle. It's never been accused of being subtle.
No.
No, puns aren't subtle.
No, they're not. You're very pun-ish.
Yeah, punny.
Pun-driven.
Punny.
Punny, is that a word?
What, the pun?
You
not.
Punny or you puny?
Both of those things.
Yeah. Is punny a word? I'm not sure that it is. I'm going to look it up in the dictionary. Pun it. If it's not after pun it, then I don't know what it's going to be after.
Well, it's not a very comprehensive dictionary. It's a dictionary thesaurus.
Yeah, but it's still got all the words in the dictionary in it.
Yeah, it's not as comprehensive as, the full OED.
What's an OED?
The Oxford English Dictionary.
But it's Oxford paperback dictionary, and it's in English.
Does not make it the OED.
So the OED is an actual thing?
Yeah, it's massive, several volumes, very comprehensive.
Is that what they use in Countdown?
I don't know. They probably use a version of it.
I mean, a abridged version.
Yeah, nobody wants the full dictionary.
Okay.
The OED has origins of words and when they were first
Okay.
used.
Oh, yeah.
No one wants to read
No,
that.
we don't want that. We do just want the word for Countdown. Because I'm thinking, what if someone comes up with a word and they're like, oh, I'm not sure, and then it's like, oh yes, it's an old English word for pop or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Countdown's ruling on old English words.
I don't know if they've ever had to... I suppose if it is in the dictionary, if it's in the OED, then it does count. Does the OED take on all of the words that have ever been invented?
If they are popular enough, yes. If you can find enough uses in print and in speech and radio.
Apparently, selfie and twerking are in the dictionary.
Yeah, because that's got widespread, well, especially with Cyrus being the news recently, that obviously has become popular enough and is widespread use, and you can prove that, people say this. So, meh is in it, doll.
Really?
Yeah, it's characterised by symptoms.
That's cool.
It's a very extensive dictionary.
It really is. I would be interested to look at it, over a long period of time of my lifespan, which would be stupid because it would be ever changing. Yeah. But to see all of the words that I didn't know were in the dictionary, like meh.
2.0?
Really?
Yeah. What? Like Web 2.0, a new improved version.
Yeah.
2.0.
Is in the dictionary?
As a phrase, yeah.
Wow, that's really cool. I didn't know that. The more you know.
What's the end of that sentence?
That's the sentence.
It sounds like sound like the more you know, the
more you know.
No, you don't just finish the expression with the same thing.
I don't know. That is the expression.
The more you know, the more you know.
No, it's just the more you know is the expression.
I really think they should have a second part. We need to invent a second part.
Okay, the more you know, the less you don't. Perfect. That makes sense.
Kind of self-explanatory though.
Yeah, but
you've just been the opposite.
But so don't eat yellow snow. Like, why? Who would eat yellow snow?
Dogs.
Oh yeah. My housemate, I remember her saying to me once, "I don't sweat. Only poor people sweat."
It was like a list of three. I can't remember the full one. It was like ladies perspire.
Ladies do perspire.
Horses sweat.
Horses do sweat. Men and horses sweat. Ladies perspire.
It's something like that. It's like our perspective. I don't do that. Other people do.
Yeah, I sweat. A lot. I don't perspire. I sweat.
Okay, just make it sound like it's a different amount of water coming out.
Sweat is a
perspire
lot more.
Sounds light.
Like a spray, almost.
Yeah, a little trickle. Yeah.
Sweat's like, sweat. Ocean. Yeah. Mine's in the middle, I would say. I'm not quite
What's between perspire and sweat?
I get a bit claggy, as they say up north. When you get out the shower and you're a bit claggy.
Well, you're wet from a shower, obviously.
Yeah, but you're a bit, the weather can be a bit claggy. When it's like...
Oh, yeah, like muggy.
Muggy, yeah. You're a bit muggy.
Well, I am.
No, I'm sure you're not muggy. But sometimes I'm a bit muggy.
Muggy sounds like you'll be mugged. Not the air of someone who has been mugged.
Or that will mug.
Yeah.
If you're a bit muggy, you're going to mug someone. You look a bit dodgy.
I don't know, I can figure it out.
Okay, you looked a bit confused. I was like, okay.
I just didn't think one of the people would do that.
Dodge. Yeah. Well, dodge I think is a word in its own right now.
Of course it is. You dodge people. But
oh yeah, but I mean in that context.
But it's not really that much. You have to add the extra syllable.
No, it's not. But then people abbreviate sorry now. They say soz.
Yeah, why is that a thing?
I don't know. I say it for a joke.
What if that means it's totes?
Oh god.
I know.
Oh no.
That is not amazeballs.
I had a lovely image of your family. Like
my flatmate, not my family.
Oh, I heard your family.
No, my family do not say that.
I was going to say. I was like, that's really unheard of. that I would think of your family. That doesn't make sense. That's really not...
I would never think of your family. Why would I think of your family? That's unheard of. That's what you sounded like.
That's not what I meant. I mean, like, I would never think that your family would say a word like that.
No, we're quite eloquent.
Eloquent. Are you posh? Is that what you're saying?
Little well. We played badminton over the washing line.
Oh, God.
What?
You should come to Bexhill. You're going to be in for a shock. Like, you'd have a culture shock coming to Bexhill.
It's fine. I've lived in Plymouth, CHAV City.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What?
That Plymouth was CHAV City.
CHAV City.
CHAV.
New word.
CHAV in the dictionary. What would CHAV mean?
Sounds like, flab. Sounds like someone unattractive is claggy and chabby. They're a claggy chag. What was the word?
I don't know. Chab? Something like that.
Chab.
Chabby.
Chab.
Chabby. It's a funny word.
Yeah.
I like merging words.
Oh, yeah, like portmanteaus.
Like what?
Portmanteaus, that's like what you call the joint words.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what they were called.
Yeah, okay, so what's some combining words that you like?
Like, for example, I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna...
Like chillax.
Yeah, kind of, but I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like, it has to, like, go with the sentence. So I'll be like, oh, I'm just gonna go down to town to buy bread and milk. I'm gonna buy some milk. I find that really funny for some reason.
On a podcast I listen to, bilk is a drink they invented, which is beer and milk.
Oh, God.
Not a combination you want.
No.
It's not ketchup, cheese and Marmite, for sure.
Now, hear me out.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of shandy.
Champagne and shandy?
No. Shandy just itself.
Oh.
Beer and lemonade.
Oh, okay.
Not a combination I would put, or beer and soda in some flavours. I wouldn't put that combination together, but it's really good.
Yeah, I've had beer and lemonade as a combination in Berlin.
Oh, Berlin.
Yeah.
Very
It was
nice.
like a branded drink.
It's
really nice.
It's
Because
really
it
nice.
just tastes of lemonade, which
And
is
it-
dangerous, like cocktails,
And it
but
tastes like summer, doesn't it? It reminds you of summer.
I guess.
Yeah, it's light and airy. You're like, yeah, it's good.
Whereas a winter drink is what, just cold?
A winter drink is mulled wine.
Oh, okay.
Shandy in the summer, mulled wine in the winter. That's what me and my housemates go down.
That's the rule.
That's the rule.
In September, we must get out mulled wine.
Pretty much. It's like, quick, mulled wine's on sale in Sainsbury's, go!
Mince pies.
I'm the only one that really eats mince pies in the house. From what I remember, I mean, Christmas was a long time ago, but
Relatively, yeah.
yeah, I love good mince pie.
Christmas is coming.
And I'm going on holiday.
Well, yeah, you're seeing the king.
I'm seeing the king.
The king of America.
The king of America. The king of Brendan's.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you're up there. You're like the prince of Brendan's.
I'm the jester.
Yeah, but that implies like that you're a servant and you're not.
Right.
You're part of the royal court.
I am. Brendan derives from Brennan, meaning prince.
True. Yes.
I like that you just accept the fact.
I do.
You say that as if you knew that already.
I think I did somewhere in my vague recollection.
Okay, well I do make that joke because my name means prince. If I changed it, I would be the artist formerly known as Prince.
You've changed a lot since you were prince.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you were black back then. Now you're distinctly Caucasian.
And short. Well, he's short as well.
Yeah, he's quite short.
Mm.
You had an affair with Stevie Nicks. Well done.
That guy.
No, Fleetwood Mac.
Right, Stevie or Matt Green.
Well, short for Stephanie. My phone just vibrated.
Okay.
This is exciting. It's unimportant.
Oh, right.
I can look at it later.
I literally didn't see anything to indicate.
It was just in the tiny corner. Yeah.
That's not helpful.
No, not at all.
I just take the entire screen. You've got text. Look at your text.
Text! You're like, whoa. Yeah.
Do you like custard? What?
I like custard. I need custard donuts with me.
That's what you texted.
Yeah.
Literally, that's all the message was. Do you like custard? I'm like, it's a random survey.
Yeah.
You having something in the cafeteria I should know about?
I just thought about it. I just thought, I wondered if you liked custard.
I don't know this about him, does he?
Custard's important in my life. Especially...
Custard creams.
Yeah. Should have got some custard creams.
Next time.
Yes, I do like custard. In answer to your question, Brendan, I do like custard. I especially like hot custard.
Okay.
Because some people have it cold, and I think that's weird. Like, it's only allowed to be cold if it's in a donut.
Yep. What about warm custard?
Yeah, warm custard I'm really on board with.
Okay.
Like, a lot. Especially if it's got an apple pie in the middle. Or an apple
in the
crumble.
middle?
Yeah, of like the custard.
Right.
Or an apple crumble.
I think it can be in the middle. It can be around it. Not like a donut ring of custard.
No, but that would be cool.
That would work.
I don't know.
Custard is only solid when it cools. You get that skin.
Oh, that's why I don't like cold custard. It weirds me out.
Sure. Good thing the bears didn't leave that out.
Yeah.
And it's cool, but it's not got this horrible skin.
Film. So you don't get that with COCO POPS?
Cling film.
I'm not going to look at cling film the same way again now. I'm invented on another C word.
Yep. Would you be even angrier if someone hadn't eaten your COCO POPS, would they put cling film over the bowl? That'd actually be helpful.
That'd be helpful, yeah, because it would preserve us. No, I'd be really on board with that. I'd be like, thank you.
Yeah. As long as you notice.
Yeah.
Put your spoon, it's like, what's going on?
Yeah. I don't know what to do.
So I've had people do with toilet seats.
I don't know why I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger apparently in that.
I'm pretty sure that isn't Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay, never mind then.
Please don't do the accent again.
Okay. Get to that chopper.
You're not a great accent.
I'll be back. I don't know why he's gone up an octave, but he has apparently.
The camp German.
I love doing accents. I'm a big fan of accents.
Oh god, okay, yeah.
Like,
Which ones?
I'm only really good at Irish and Welsh.
Right, so you're Irish.
It's really funny because I do impressions of Roy from the IT crowd because I've got really
Oh,
good
excellent.
IT crowd recently.
Yeah, sure.
I love the bit when he's like, I'm losing quite a lot of blood. It really makes me laugh. So good. And he's like, we should give Jen the internet. I love it. It's so
You've seen the
funny.
finale, right?
Oh, I love the finale. I don't know why I have to go, ooh, at the beginning, but I do.
It's not the way you get into the accent.
I know. You just have to kind of go, ooh, I'm Irish, and then I just become Irish, and then it's all very exciting from that point onwards.
Well, some people need a word to get to the accent, like Australia.
Mm.
Say Australia.
They don't say Australia.
What?
They go, Australia.
Australia?
Australia.
You've been to Australia as well?
No, but I had met a lot of Australians.
Right.
And I'm like, so, Australia. And they're like, yeah, Australia. And I'm like, sorry? And they're like, yeah, we don't pronounce the bit at the beginning.
Well, when they ask you where you're from, you should say K.
Hi.
Drop the U in UK.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly, say K.
Uh-huh. I just went with England because all of the Scottish people got really offended.
Oh, wow.
Because I'd be like, oh, I'm from the UK. And they're like, I'm from Scotland. And I'd be like, so I'm from England.
Yeah, Scotland, again, is the key word you have to say to get into the accent.
Yeah.
Born in Scotland.
Scotland.
That's really all I can say. Born in Scotland. Can't really say anything beyond that, or
It
else
was really
it's
funny.
wrong.
I made friends with a Scots person at camp,
Mhm.
and he would literally say the phrase "Goni no do that," and I was like, "What does that even mean?" And he was like, "Can you not do that?" I was like, "That's not even what that sounds like."
Say it again.
"Goni no do that."
Nope, does not sound
Yeah,
like...
like not at all. It was just mind-boggling. It was bizarre. I just couldn't get over it.
No, that's
And
weird.
this particular guy was so Scottish that even other Scottish people at camp could not understand him.
Ha!
Like that's how thick his accent was. Like my accent wavered really badly.
What accent?
My British accent
Alright.
became very much an American hybrid.
Oh yeah, of course.
With a bit of Australian and Polish
Yeah.
thrown in there. But his was really kind of Scottish for a long time. Well, continued to be Scottish.
Impenetrable.
Yeah, it really
Can't
was.
believe
It was bulletproof.
Wow.
I was amazed. It was quite something.
Cool.
Yeah, it was good. Good times.
Yeah, we could do a whole other podcast about your time at camp.
We really
but,
could. We really could. I mean, that's a C word.
Yep.
I feel like we'd be here for another hour.
It's fine, I'm pretty sure there's like...
You're
yeah,
right.
there's disk space for 200 hours.
Wow. You must not have a lot on your computer.
So, no, not really.
Really?
Keep it on the external hard drive since the Christmas crash of 2012.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Sure.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Don't blame you.
Yeah.
Smart.
Everyone should back up.
I should probably. I mean, I back up with Dropbox normally,
Yeah, it's not that big.
but I normally do that for like assignments and stuff.
Sure. Yeah, my computer crashed days before my dad bought me an external hard drive.
So bad. Yeah. Oh no. That sucks.
Yeah, it's fine. Because I'm a writer, I've sent everything pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I've got
I'm able to
USB.
back up stuff.
Yeah. Well, if we use USB, I'm probably screwed.
Well, if the USB breaks.
Yeah, well, I use it. That's more likely to happen. I
They are
think.
small.
Yeah. I had it on my keyring and then the keyring broke and I was like, damn. I just in my purse next to my money.
Oh.
Not that I have any money.
That's next to nothing.
It's next to the cloth of the purse. Cloth, another word beginning with C.
Yep, do you have an extensive things to say about cloth?
No. Should we wrap this up now?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Claire Holman-HOBBS.
Thank you very much, Brendan Way. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself.
Cool. This has been Simple as ABD for Talking Tosh. See you next time.
Bye!